Good morning.
What are we doing?
Oh, we're going for a drive. Heading out to the Wheatbelt. Just Easter weekend, long weekend, so everyone heads coast and north and south, so we decided to go east. Hopefully we can get out there and find some cool salt lakes and some cool little camp spots along the way.
Yeah. Normally we hate going away at Easter. When was the last time you had an Easter off?
I can't remember. I've always worked Easter, so...
Yeah. So normally we're not too fussed, but I've been seeing some cool drone shots on Instagram of some salt lakes out in the Wheatbelt, some really crazy abstract colours. So we're going to go out there. Hopefully there's no people. And what else are we looking forward to out there?
Having a fire.
Hell yeah.
Jaffles on the campfire.
It's finally rained last week, so the fire ban's lifted and we'll be able to have a campfire, which we're stoked about. Then we're going to head further northeast towards Cowcowing is the rough plan for tonight. Right.
Ciao.
So we've just pulled up at our first stop for this trip and I have to say it is beautiful.
Beautiful flies.
Yeah, so we're trying to get to this salt lake, and there's fences everywhere, and the roads that are open look like they're through private property, and we don't really want to go through. So we just pulled up here for lunch. The flies are out of control.
They're worse than at Alice Springs when I was doing Fink.
Which is saying something. The salt lake though is literally just on the other side of the vehicles. So I think I'm just going to put the drone up. I'll probably sit in the car to escape the flies. And then we're going to head down south towards Cowcowing, which is a spot where I know that there's a good free camp that we can spend the night. Alright guys, wish us luck.
Straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number one. You gotta slow down.
Flies friendly.
Look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going, rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get going. Easy now.
Trick to build a good fire. Yeah. Get a good stack going. Fire and petrol. Bloody beautiful.
So we pulled up at Cowcowing Lake a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, we got here. Been here a couple of hours, mucking around, but we took the drones out, cameras, went out walking on the Salt Lake, exploring around a bit.
Yeah, it's a really cool spot. So the best thing about coming out camping now is we've got a fire again, as you can see in the background. It's helping to keep the flies away. The only downside about this place is that the flies are even worse than they were when we stopped for lunch, which I didn't think was possible.
Upside, there's not a person in sight. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And primo sunset. Get a load of that. So now we're just going to just knock up some dinner. We've just got a little pesto ravioli, real simple dinner. We're driving from about 8:30 this morning until 4:30, so we stopped a few times on the way, but we're pretty tired, so we'll turn in soon and get up for a nice sunrise tomorrow. Right. Well, you win some, you lose some. We just pulled up at Gorge Rock and we were hoping that there wouldn't be anyone here. It's sort of down as a picnic area, but it's a nature reserve, so you can legally camp here, and it is packed full of caravans, families, dogs. So we're just going to go for a walk to the pool and check that out, and then, I don't know, try and find somewhere else with less people.
So we pulled up off the side of the road tonight. Not where we wanted to camp. We rocked up to Gorge Rock, but there was about 6 or 7 cars, caravans, camper trailers, tents. It's not a very big area, so it's not our jam. So we decided to just hike it off to find a gravel pit. Found this gravel pit on the side of the road, but then there was an entrance just before it, and we found ourselves a nice little spot tucked away in the trees.
It's not too bad. We got the fire going again. We got a nice random pile of electrical cable insulation that someone's dumped.
So yeah, we're hitting up the local shire and tell them to drop pin and let them know it's here so they can come and get rid of it, because we picked up a bit of rubbish, but we can't carry that.
Looks like about 2 or 3 tons worth of it. Yeah, so today we, after we set off camp, we just headed up a little bit further north towards some of the other Cowcowing lakes, and found some pretty cool salt lakes up there. And then we headed south down to Condinan Lake, where we stopped for lunch, and then we went down to the Condinan Salt Marsh Reserve, where things got a little bit exciting, where there's a little 4-wheel drive track onto the reserve, but obviously with a bit of rain, it looked pretty hard. But once you got through that surface layer, it was like silt underneath. So had to back out of there. Got a bit spicy.
Yeah, we decided not to go any further. We didn't want to like ruin the track.
Yeah.
It was like we could have got through, but we would have just chopped it up, so it wouldn't be good for anyone.
No, I did have to chop it up a little bit to get out, but it's a main track. We didn't do any damage off it, so yeah, it was a bit disappointing. Then we headed back towards Gorge Rock, so it was a little bit of backtracking, hoping to set up camp there. But as we've said, that was absolutely chockers, and not really what we were looking for. So at least tonight we found a nice peaceful spot. It's a little bit off the road, just a little bit of road noise, but not too bad. And we've been treated to a pretty nice sunset. So I think tonight we'll cook up some dinner shortly, probably just some kebabs cooked on the fire, and then turn in. Plan for tomorrow is to head down towards Lake Grace, and then try and find another spot to camp somewhere around there. All right, guys, we'll check in again in the morning. Easter Bunny's been.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky.
Right, got a bit overgrown. Supposed to put the cruiser through.
In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I find my way. Dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.
Evening guys, we're pulled up about 10 k's north of Pingrup, just at a little wiki camps, free camp along the lakes just south of Lake Grace. Spent the afternoon here just enjoying the view. Got the lake right there. Once again, fire's going, and we're just getting ready to cook some dinner.
It's a bit chilly, so it's cooled right down over this afternoon, or actually a whole of today. We woke up this morning a bit chilly. Been in longs and that, and jumpers come out, and beanies.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit fresh. The wind was pretty chilly earlier, but it's not too bad now. But it is cooling down, coming into winter. So yeah, we've had a pretty good day. Just exploring some of the lakes down from, where did we stay last night?
Not Cowcowing. That's not helpful.
That was the night before. So we just ended up in that free camp, just a little bit south of
Gorge Rock was
packed. So really nice spot. We'll put the wiki camps link for it on the video, but too busy for us.
So what's the Lake Grace today?
Yeah.
Did some full driving around the back of it and found some pretty cool spots that doesn't look like many people go to.
And there's also a couple of spots in there that look like you could easily set up a bush camp, provide your self-sufficient and take everything with you.
Yeah, there's definitely no reserves, no signs. There's no reason that you couldn't camp out there.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. So this will pretty much wrap up the trip. We're just about to, like I said, cook up some dinner on the fire. We'll probably take a bit of footage of that. Just a no dark chili jam stir fry is the plan for tonight. Hurry from 5 to 4, keep your heart out. And then we'll hit the hay and then start trekking home tomorrow. It's not too much more that we've got planned to see on the way back. I've got a bunch of drop pins on my Google Maps and we've visited most of them that are sort of within reach. So start heading back tomorrow and then yeah, back to work the day after.
Well, Wednesday for me.
Yeah, rub it in.
Extra day off. Clean the cars up and get prepped and then back to work.
Alright, I'm gonna get started on dinner and then we'll call it after that. Cheers guys. So that's all the prep done. Veggies chopped nice and thin. That pan's going to be really hot on the fire. And the duck. This is what we buy from Woolies. And I'll also just throw in a little bit of chili jam, some garlic and ginger because you can't go wrong, and then a bit of coriander at the end. Duck on first, get that nice and crispy. And then just throw the veggies in. And that's the chili jam, garlic, ginger, splash of soy sauce in. There we go. That smells sensational. Cooking on the fire is the best. So that's a wrap on our Salt Lake tour of the Wheatbelt. Hopefully you enjoyed watching.
The weeks to get away.
Yeah. Hopefully gave you some ideas for places to visit that are a little less frequented. If you're after a scenic drive, it's probably not for you, but some of the destinations are definitely worth a look, especially if you've got a drone.
Definitely a lot of cleared farming land which you're driving through, which gets a little bit monotonous if you're not a fan of driving long distances with nothing to look at. But yeah, definitely it's well worth the spots you get to, and with no crowds.
Yeah. If you don't have a drone, I'd highly recommend picking one up before coming out to places like these. Gives you a whole new perspective on them. You can pick up a DJI Mini 2 for about $800 new. So they've got pretty good reviews. We've got the Air 2S, but if you're after a cheaper drone to give you those perspectives, it's well worth it. We're going to pack up and hit the road soon, and probably run into all the caravans on their way back from the south coast along the way. But hopefully you enjoyed watching. If you did, please smash that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next trip.
Ciao. Good evening. Welcome to Story Time of Adventure Unlimited. That's my quiet.
Some of them bite. Ah!
Yeah.
Evening guys. We're